acted to facilitate that. Haven't been contacted. I spoke with Ms. Gettia yesterday briefly. She tried to send me discovery on one of the cases. I'm having an issue with the axon that I've never had before. I apologize for that. I'll try to work that out. The I just couldn't download any of the information off of the link, and we tried a second way to do it, and I couldn't do it that way either. So I may have to just come to the office and pick it up. As far as the psychological, the forensic evaluation, I'm not really sure what to inform the court about that. We're still waiting on being contacted to facilitate the conducting of it. We were just never contacted by anyone to facilitate it, and so we're still awaiting her to undergo that evaluation.
Okay.
And she had reached out to our former director, ECFO, about that. And since then, she's no longer here, so I'm kind of looking to that to see what we need to do on our end to facilitate this.
Okay. Is this something that we think we can get accomplished by August 1st or not? And I only ask that because August 1st, as many of you may know, ORCA is coming to an end. The cases that we don't resolve between now and September will be returned to the division judges. I'm happy to keep it on one of my calendars if you believe that you can move it forward by August 1st. If not, it'll be returned to the division judge. But just let me inform you, once it's a return to the division judge, you're going to get new solicitors on the case as well. So if you want to see if you can work it out here while you've got people that have already touched the case, then I'm happy to give you that opportunity. If you don't think that we can do that, then we'll have to return it.
Judge, I think that would be the most prudent thing to do, honestly, I'll try to work as closely as I can with everyone to try to do this before that date. But I think sending it or moving it out now would be wouldn't be beneficial to the case. I mean, if it works out in the unfortunate circumstance that it hasn't happened before August 1st, then that's something we'll have to deal with. But I don't think that it would benefit anyone if we moved it out now. I think people who are associated with the case now should keep it for the time being, and we'll try to get that evaluation done.
Okay, good. That's fine with me. So I have an August 1st status conference calendar at 9 o'clock. So we'll place you on that calendar.
Okay, Judge. Sounds great.
And in the
You can just reach out to me. We try to get those videos. I don't know why you're unable to open them. And then we can also talk about her other case as well. If next week would be fine, we can reach out to me then.
That's right, Judge. Again, I don't know what the problem with the Axon link for me is at the moment. I've just never had this issue before. I'll talk to Ms. Getty about it and try to work it out.
Okay, very good. All right, if nothing further, we'll see you back on the 1st of August.
Thank you, Judge.
Yeah, have a good day.
You too.
Position number 2, Emily Adams.
Oh, that's the same case, Judge.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Position number 3, Kayona Allen.
That should be my case. I have a good number for her, Judge. Let me give her a call.
Okay, I'll hold for your announcement, Mr. Dan.
This is the one.
And I'm gonna on this one. You have to read the report, so.
Judge, in the event that I can track her down, I was probably gonna request a reset. The reason is, and it's my fault, when I represented her the last court date, the discovery was not uploaded and I never followed up on it until this morning when I was scrambling and I realized through no fault to the state that I did not let them know that there's an issue. So that was gonna be my request, but let me get hold of her, Judge.
And you've been in touch with Miss Allen prior?
I have, Judge, not in the last 6 weeks. But I mean, as far as I know, she's aware of the court date, but let me give her a call.
Okay, I'll hold for your
I know
announcement.
she appeared in Zoom.
Okay. Position 4, Brittany Amy.
Judge, that's my case. Is Miss Amy present on the Zoom call? Judge, I spoke to Miss Amy this week, and also last week. I have a good number. Please just give me an opportunity to raise her, Judge,
Okay.
and I'll have an announcement for you.
I'll hold for your announcement, Ms. Helen. Position number 5, Brittany Cox.
That's also my case, Judge. I was going to forward, Your Honor, this morning. Mr. Jordan already had the court sign the entire mental health evaluation, and then he submitted it to court services on March 25th. I just haven't got any notice back from court services that they've spoken to Ms. Cox or conducted the mental health evaluation. I am requesting that August 1st, so that I can see if they've gotten that mental evaluation done. But I did email this week asking them the status, and I didn't get a response.
Okay, well, I just signed this morning a mental health evaluation order for Ms. Cox. You submitted that to, I don't know who submitted it to me, but I received it and I just signed it this morning.
And Judge, I think it just may be signing it twice because Mr. Jordan already sent
Okay,
the signature on it. I was gonna forward that to the court just so you can see what I got right now, but I think you already signed it and then
okay,
had Mr. Jordan send it. So I'll forward it to Mr. Randolph.
Thank you.
all right. So we'll place that on the August 1st final plea calendar. If that's okay with you.
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Position number 6, Martin Davis.
Davis did not qualify back on March 14th.
Mr. Davis with me?
Yes, I'm here with you.
Yes, Mr. Davis. Can you activate your camera for me, please, sir?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Mr. Davis, you've been before me before. You didn't qualify for a public defender. You need to stop walking for me, okay? If you're
Okay.
on the Zoom call, you need to treat yourselves as if you're actually in court with me, so conduct yourself as such. Mr. Davis, have you attempted to get private counsel in the matter?
Yeah, I haven't been able to. I also attempted to call the prosecutor's office and they haven't called me back because they dismissed the case for the other party. And they were supposed to get back and let us know if they were going to dismiss mine.
Okay, I'll have you speak with one of the solicitors this morning,
Okay.
so that you can see if you can resolve the matter. Is this your case, Ms. Githia?
Yes, Your Honor.
Which cases are yours this morning?
The top half. Up to 15.
Okay, thank you. So, Mr. Davis, please hold on the line. At the end of the calendar call, I'll have someone reach out to you from the solicitor's office. Don't leave the Zoom call until you've been dismissed by me, okay?
Gotcha.
All right, we'll be with you. Thank you, sir. Position 7, Tajana Douglas. Yes, good morning, Ms. Douglas. Do you have private counsel representing you? Have you ever made, have you made application for a public defender before? Okay, I'll have you speak with the solicitor today, okay? You're welcome. Yes. Have your circumstances changed, your financial circumstances changed since last you made application? Okay, I mean, if you would like me to, I'm happy to see if your circumstances have changed such that they will represent you if you want me to do that this morning. Okay, so if you don't qualify for their services, then you can still speak with a solicitor. It's up to you, whatever you'd like for me to do. Okay, what? Okay, all right, I'll give you that opportunity this morning. So I'll have Mr. Haddad or Miss Helen speak with you this morning, okay?
Thank you, Dad.
Thank you. Position number 8, Jasmine Eldridge.
Good morning, Your Honor. Maxwell Zettler here for Ms. Eldridge in Attorney Randy Williams' absence. I'm here today under the Georgia Third Year Practice Act. I've just graduated from John Marshall Law School and I'm sitting for the bar exam in July. And I'm here announcing for Ms. Eldridge this morning.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Zettler. Good to have you with us. What is the announcement for Ms. Eldridge this morning?
The only announcement I have for you, Judge, is that Attorney Williams has been on emergency medical leave since April, and doctors do expect him to be back and able to appear in hearings by mid-July.
Okay, okay. As such, I will put this on the final plea calendar on August 1st. If you will have him get in touch with Ms. Githia prior to that time to see if they can work it out, that'd be wonderful. If they can't work it out by that date, it'll be returned to the division judge, okay?
Yes, Your Honor, understood. Thank you.
All right. Anything further on Ms. Eldridge this morning?
No.
Mr. Zettler? No? All right. so-
None for me, Judge. Thank you.
All right, so good morning again, Ms. Eldridge. You and Mr. Zettler free to go this morning. I'll see you back on August 1st.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Position number 9, Antonio Estrada. Antonio Estrada. Bench warrant will be granted if Mr. Estrada does not appear by the end of the calendar. Position 10, Dennis Farrell or Farrell. Represented by Rick Christian.
Email the attorney. I don't know that I ever gotten a response from him. I've emailed him twice.
Okay, I will see if we can raise Mr. Christian this morning. I'll give him the opportunity. I'll hold for his announcement. My understanding that position 11 has been null-prossed, Rashad Flowers.
That's correct, Judge. I think we're just waiting on the signature.
Okay, good morning. Let's see. I don't have you submitted the null-pros?
It was, my record showing it was this yesterday.
Have I signed it? Okay, all right, thank you. I have already signed the null-pros, so we'll get you a copy of it, counsel.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, anything further this morning?
I do have another case, Suresh Sharma
Okay, I'll
on the
be with you.
calendar.
Okay, thank you.
Judge.
Position 12, Sean D. Francois. Okay. Thank you. That case will be reset until status calendar on August 1st. Position 13, Teddy Gaston.
That would be my case. I did get confirmation that he is incarcerated at Douglas County Jail. He's been there since April 9th on a probation violation. I don't know when he's getting out. I guess at this point, we can just reset it for the 1st or whatever court within ORCA. We may be able to resolve it, assuming he gets out, Judge. It's up by taking.
Okay, so I'll reset it to that August 1st status calendar.
Thank you, Judge.
Position 14, Raphael Gentry.
Good morning, Judge. David Abbott on behalf of Mr. Gentry. He was given a pretrial diversion. He has yet to complete the conditions. We have not asked for a continuance before and would ask for a one-time continuance to the August 1st calendar.
Okay, I'll place him on that August 1st calendar, the status calendar at 9 o'clock.
Thank you, Judge. Can
You're
I be
welcome.
excused? That is my only case.
Yes, have a good day, Mr. Abbott.
Appreciate it, Judge. Bye-bye.
Position 15, Ernest Griffith Petrie. Mr. Murphy's case.
Good morning.
Yes, is this Mr. Griffith Petrie?
His plea documents, extras.
Yes, have you heard from Mr. Murphy?
He sent me a text last week to inform about my court date, but I haven't physically heard from him.
Okay, I'll see if we can raise him this morning, sir. And I'll hold for his announcement, okay?
All right.
Let's see if we can get in touch with Mr. Murphy this morning as well. Position 16, Jennifer Jacobs.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sharice Challenger On behalf of Ms. Jacobs, I'm actually standing in for for Attorney Elwinger. She's out today, so she asked me to stand in for her. She has most of the discovery. There is some discovery that's still missing, as well as she has not received an offer. But if this case can be moved to the final plea, I'm sure they'll reach some type of resolution.
Okay. Let's see, what has she not received? Do we have?
I'm going to check my emails now. Do you know what it is that she's needing?
It looks like, based upon speak on her, she said she received a report in some video, but it seemed like there's still some outstanding electronic discovery missing. I'm not sure exactly what that is, though. I don't know if it's like a 911 or witness statements. I don't know.
I'll follow up on that video that she's asking for.
Okay.
All right, so we'll place the case on the August 1st final plea calendar.
Okay.
Thank you. Anything further this morning, Ms. Challenger?
Yes, I actually have a case myself, Your Honor, so I'll
Okay. I'll
Thank
be
you.
with you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Position 17, Laluria Konata.
Good morning to the Honorable Court. My name is Attorney Ahmad Cruz. I have the privilege and honor of representing Ms. Kanata. Honorable Judge Morrow, this is just to give you a little bit of background regarding my request, which is going to be for a hearing. This is a case, I think, from it might be around 2020, 2019. In 2021, we requested discovery. We filed it on, I have on or about May 12th, 2021. We were provided initial discovery, which was documentary. From what I understand, there's body camera and or dash camera video of the officer's interaction with Ms. Kanata for a period of, I believe, about 2 years, Your Honor. And prosecutors have changed on this case, but for a period of about 2 years, I've requested in various forms the digital evidence, which was not provided. So on June 27th, on or about 2023, we filed a motion to compel, and the judge that was originally assigned to the case, he said that it would be scheduled for a hearing, if I remember correctly. At this time, it has not been scheduled for a hearing, and I would ask Your Honor to schedule our motion to compel, if the Honorable Court is willing, for a hearing for this outstanding discovery.
If I'm understanding correctly, the hearing is based on not having any footage. I sent the email February 7th saying per East Point PD, there's no body camera footage.
Okay. There's been an issue with my receiving emails from Fulton. And so what I'll do, I'll file a motion. I created an Outlook at cruzfulton@outlook.com. I'll send you an email via Outlook, and that'll have to be the email we correspond with because my work email isn't receiving anything from Fulton. May I have your name and email, please?
Yes, I put it right here in the chat. You can get it. I'm sending it directly to you.
Okay, excellent. If there isn't any footage, if the state is saying there isn't any footage, if the Honorable Court to put us on the final plea calendar, I have opportunity to talk to my client. We can discuss the discovery we have again, and then make a decision on which direction she would like to go.
Okay, does that August 1st final plea calendar work for you, counsel?
Yes, sir. Ms. Kanata, does that work with you as well?
Yes, that works.
And what time, Your Honor?
Same time as today, 9 a.m.
Yes, sir. And I'm assuming notice be sent via email and mail.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
And just know that after that final plea calendar, if it's not worked out, or if you do have motions that you need to file, that the case will be returned to the division judge. Okay.
Understood. Yes, sir.
All right. Anything further this morning, Mr. Cruz?
No, sir. Just always a pleasure to be before the court, and Your Honor, that concludes my business. May I be excused?
Yes,
Before you leave, did you get my email?
Yes,
Send
ma'am.
it in the chat. Okay.
Miss Sarita, can you pronounce the last name for me, please?
Githia.
Miss Githia. And can you also put a direct number in the chat as well?
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay. If once you get that, you and your client are free to go. Have a good day.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Your Honor. You too as well.
Thank you. Position 18, Charlie Jane Lewis.
Hey, Your Honor.
Yes, good morning. Is this Miss Lewis?
Yes.
This is she.
Good morning, Ms. Lewis. Have you heard from
morning.
Mr. Rosenblum?
No, I assumed he would be present this morning.
Okay. Do you have his contact information?
No, I do not have a direct phone number for him.
Okay, we'll reach out to him and I'm gonna hold for his announcement, Ms. Lewis. So if you'll hold for me, I'll be back with you, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Do it again. So you're telling, so my calendar is gonna be different than. Okay, I'll just call the names. So I don't know whose calendars, we have one calendar that's off numbered, so Ms. Lewis had two cases on the original calendar, but only one on the calendar that was sent out, I believe. Next case in line would be, which on my calendar is position 19, Callie Macy.
That is my case. She is present on Zoom, pretrial judge. They filed with the prosecutor. There's a decent chance we can resolve it today.
Okay, very good. Let's see, are you with me, Ms. Macy?
She is, Judge. She's under her maiden, her.
Okay, she's,
Back her maiden name.
all
so
right.
Gentry.
Good morning, Ms. Gentry. We'll be with you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Position 20, April Marshall.
That
Hello.
would be- Ms. Marshall, if you can put your best contact number in the chat, so I can give you a call, Judge, pretrial.
Okay. Good morning, Ms. Marshall. If you'll go ahead and do that for us, Mr. Haddad will be in touch with you, ma'am, at the end of the calendar. Okay?
No problem.
All right, thank you, ma'am. Position 21, Caleb McNeil.
How you doing? I'm right here. Your Judge. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Mr. McNeil. Let's see, can you activate, are you able?
Yes,
are
sir.
you-
I'm trying to get on a video for you right now, sir.
All right, thank you.
There was
Just a
notation.
second, sir.
There was
All right.
notation.
Can you see me now, sir?
I can see you, Mr. McNeil.
All right. Yes, sir. My attorney is Mr. Daniel Kane. I believe Mr. Kane should be on here.
Okay, have you spoken with Mr. Kane recently?
Yes, sir. He actually did tell me he has a doctor's appointment this morning at 8:30, but he told me he would join the court calendar.
Okay.
So I don't know if he's in there now or what.
Doesn't appear so, Mr. McNeil, but I will hold for his announcement. So just hang on the line with me, okay?
Okay. Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right.
Position 22, Kenneth Mercer.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, Mr. Mercer. Let's see, are you represented by counsel?
In city court, I just received my notice a few days ago, and I reached out to my attorney that was handling the case that actually expedited it to state court, but he didn't tell me that I would have to pay him again. So now that's where I'm at. So I either have to possibly try to speak to the prosecutor and resolve my case, or possibly try to get more time so I can turn around and pay him again, because he didn't advise me in the city court that he would be needing another payment once he moved it over to state court.
Okay. Given your charges, Mr. Mercer, let me reset you one further time. I'm going to reset you to a final plea calendar on August 1st.
Okay.
Tell me the name of the attorney that represented you prior.
Mr. Attorney Robert Stein with the Legal Center.
Okay, so either you need to pay Mr. Stein or get another attorney to represent you. And if you do that, if you'll have them immediately file a notice of appearance in your case for the court. If you come back the next time and don't have an attorney, we'll have to, I'll figure out a way to move it forward, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. And why don't you go ahead and place your current, did you get the notice properly for this court
Yes,
today?
sir.
Okay.
They mailed it. The date says May 7th. On the letter it says May 24th, and I just got it like 3 or 4 days ago.
Okay, but it is your correct address, is that
Yes,
correct?
sir. I went down to the courthouse and updated it from my prior one.
Okay, all right. And I do have that we had a bench warrant, but we set that aside at one point in time.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Mercer, I'll see you back on August 1st and work towards getting, hiring an attorney, okay?
Will do. Same time, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Will I get a new notice with the
Yes,
new?
sir.
Okay.
You'll get a new notice, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
All right. You too. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. It appears that position number 23 has been excused. Diversion compliance, April Milliner. Anyone here on that case? Position 24, Demarcus Morgan.
That's my case, Judge. I actually have notice from his mother, Maria Hernandez, that he's still currently incarcerated in Dooley County on that probation violation hold. He did have court on May 16th in Dooley County, in which they had to reset. So he's still there.
Okay, you want me to place it on that August 1st status?
I think we may have him released at that point.
Okay.
Dooley County on a probation violation hold.
Okay.
Position 25, Brittany Roberts.
That's also my case, Judge. I've spoken to Ms. Roberts. That's gonna be a jury trial demand. Ms. Roberts, is that you on the Zoom call?
Yes.
So she's present on Zoom, Judge.
Okay.
That will be a jury trial demand.
Good morning, Ms. Roberts.
Good morning.
You need to speak with Miss Helen?
Yes.
Sure, Judge. I'll just announce pre-trial and have an announcement for you.
Okay, so if you can hold on until the end of the calendar call, Ms. Roberts, I'll have Ms. Helen speak with you about your concerns, okay?
Okay.
Position 26, Fronte Robinson.
Yes, Judge, that's my case. For Miss Robinson, if you can sound for her, unfortunately, I have lost contact with her.
Ms. Robinson, are you on the line? How do you pronounce, do you know her
It's
first
Fronte.
name?
It's
Fronte?
Fronte.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. It's a female.
Ms. Fronte Robinson, are you on the line? When did you last hear from her, Ms. Challenger?
Your Honor, this case is, and let me just pull up my record. So this is an older case, and when I first had actually got onto this case because I am a conflict counsel. This was back in 2022, and my office, when she was, of course, released from custody, my office have tried to reach out to her, and we have not received any information from her. So this was since the time she was in custody.
Okay. We'll see if we can get her through a bench warrant, Ms. Challenger.
Okay.
All right. Any other cases this morning?
No, Your Honor, I just want to make sure, yes, okay. I just want to make sure that there was no other information. Yes. Okay, no, Your Honor, that's all I have. May I be?
Okay, yes, have a good day. Thank you.
Thanks.
Your Honor, I'm here on Charlie Lewis. I apologize for my tardiness. I don't know if that case was called yet.
Position number 18. Yes, Mr. Rosenblum, I was holding for your announcement on Mr. Lewis.
We're maintaining a plea not guilty and asking for a trial.
Okay, the case will be returned to the division judge, and you and your client will get notice of that hearing date.
Thank you, Your Honor. May we be excused.
Yes, have a good day.
Here now.
And Mr. Murphy, I see that you came in for position number 15, Mr. Griffith Petrie. He's on the Zoom call. Do you have an announcement on that case?
I'll speak to the state briefly about that.
Okay, I'll hold for your announcement. Position 27, Joanna Rodriguez.
Yes,
Joanna
Your Honor, I'm
Rodriguez.
not sure if you can hear me.
Oh,
I'm
I
right
can
here.
hear you. Yes, Ms.
I'm
Rodriguez.
here, sir.
Good morning, ma'am. Are you represented by
I
counsel?
apologize. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. Are you represented by counsel?
Your Honor, it might be our case.
I applied for a public
Okay.
Ms. Rodriguez, if you can put your phone number in the chat line, I will give you a call as soon as the judge is done calling the calendar.
Okay. Did you hear that, Ms. Rodriguez?
Okay, please. I did. Bear with me. I'm not exactly Zoom
Okay.
literate, so it will take a minute, but I will
Okay.
do so. Thank you.
You're fine, ma'am. If you are having difficulty doing that, we'll find another way to get your information, but see if you can get it done, okay? Position number 28, Dominique Roper.
Thank you.
Judge, okay, Judge, that's my case. I had it as position 29 this morning, but
Right, our calendars are a bit off, Mr. Murphy.
Judge, I'm just here to present status of his FFIP classes, which I have for the state.
Okay, so I'll just have you get with the solicitor's office. And what was the case going to be null prost if he
Yes.
did the FFIP?
Yes.
Okay, let me know at the end of the calendar how that goes. The next in line is my calendar position 29, Suresh Sharma.
That's my case, Judge. I think the only thing we're missing is any available body cam and dash cam footage on this case. If we could get placed on the August 1st final plea calendar, I think we can resolve it before then.
Okay. And Ms. Githia.
Yes, I make a note that we send discovery to him.
Okay, very good. We'll place you on that August 1st final plea calendar. Okay, anything further if you and your client this morning?
Thank you, Judge. That's all I have today.
All right.
That's all I have today. May I be excused?
Yes, you'll have a good day.
Thank you, Judge.
Excuse me,
Likewise.
Judge. Not to interrupt you, but this is me, Mr. Caleb McNeil. Mr. Daniel King's joined the call.
Okay, thank you.
No worries.
Thank you. Mr. Kane, this position, well, on my calendar 21. Are you with me, Mr. Kane?
Yes, sir. Good morning, Judge Morrow.
Yes. Good morning. Where are we with Mr. McNeil's case?
We'd like to resolve it today. Is there a solicitor online?
Yes, I will have someone get in touch with you at the end of the calendar call so that you can discuss, okay?
All right, well, I'll stand by. I'll get muted and stand by. Thank you.
All right, very good. Position 30, Leslie Sias.
Judge, that's my case. Is Ms. Sias on the Zoom call? Judge, I've spoken to Ms. Sias. There's an additional case that needs to be added with this case so that I can get a global resolution. That case number is 24CR001445, B as in boy. It's a similar case, and so I would ask that this be transferred back to the division and have both of those together.
If there's similar charge, when did you last speak with her?
I spoke with Ms. Sias probably last month. It's the last time I spoke to Ms. Sias.
Okay, and when's the last time you tried to reach out to her?
I tried to reach out to her probably Monday. She didn't contact me back, but I do have this other case that I still need a global resolution on.
Okay, so instead of transferring something back to the division, if we can possibly handle it here without having to transfer it back, I'd rather do that. So I'm going to and since she's not here, instead of issuing a bench warrant, what I'll do is I'll give you another opportunity to try to get her here. And let's see if we can place both these cases on the next final plea calendar on August 1st.
Understood,
Okay,
Judge.
if she doesn't appear on that August 1st calendar, then I'm gonna put a bench warrant out for her, okay?
Understood.
August 1st, final plea. And Mr. Randolph, if you can make note of that other case and place them both on, okay, thank you. Next in line is Christopher Smith.
Christopher Smith was in Fayette County Jail back on March 14th. I went online this morning and there isn't a Christopher Smith that's still there. I can't tell if it's him or not. There's a middle name, but no date of birth. I remember checking on it. Last time I confirmed it, this time online, I can't tell, but I'm assuming it's him, so.
Okay, so
I don't know what he's in for. His sister had called our office back in early March, and I jotted down, I called and confirmed that he was there. He's not represented. This morning when I was going through the old calendars, I remembered, I went online, there's a Christopher Smith in custody there.
okay. All right, so why don't we place him on the status calendar for August 1st? And if
But I could follow up and confirm if it's not him, then I'll let the state know in the court. And of
okay,
course,
and if it's not, then on that August 1st, if he doesn't appear. And when you said his sister appeared the last time, were you able to get any contact information from her?
Yes, Judge, I do have a phone number for her.
This may be him. I'm looking for it, maybe him, it's the same age.
Okay,
So
yeah.
it may be him.
Okay, so we believe he's still in custody. Is that right?
Yes, I
Oh.
think that's what we're looking at.
Yes.
Okay, all right, so we'll reset him to that August 1st, and but if you can see if he qualifies, Mr. Haddad, if he gets out.
I suspect he will.
Okay, all right. Next in line is Samantha Torsion.
This is a diversion case. Let me follow up. I don't know if she's online. I do have good contact information.
Okay, I'll hold for your announcement on her. The next position is Danny Weah, Weah.
Good morning, Your Honor. David Schnepper for Mr. Weah. His name is actually Danny Badio. They have the names switched up a little bit. That's not that big of a deal. My last communication was with the ASG, Mr. Evan Dudley, on or about November 9th of 23. I was under the impression this was headed to a diversion matter. He had asked for some documents. I sent it to him. Holidays came. Just kind of fell through the cracks. I did reach out to Mr. Dudley again yesterday via email. I did not hear back. I don't even know if he's still on the case or not. But I guess I would ask to just place on the 8/1 calendar to see if we can get it resolved.
We have, you probably spoke with the division, because that name is not familiar to me. You probably spoke to someone who was in the division before it was transferred to ORCA. What I prefer this morning is if you would speak to one of my ORCA solicitors on the matter to see if we can get it resolved and move it forward at this time. So if you'll speak with them about the offer. Is he on, but he's not on the line with us today?
He's supposed to be. He lives in California. I did speak with him yesterday and forwarded him the Zoom. He works crazy hours, so I don't. He's supposed to be on. I don't know if he's on or not.
Okay, so if in the meantime, if you will reach out to him, let him know that he needs to be on the Zoom call this morning. I will let you speak with one of the solicitors in regards to the matter, and we'll see where we are at that time. Okay.
So just hold on then. We'll get to a break room or something, or.
Yes, at the end of the calendar, I'll put you into a break room with one of the solicitors so that you can discuss.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's see.
Judge Morrow, this is Jennifer Jacobs. I just wanted to let you know that I am on the call.
Okay, and Okay, thank you, Ms. Jacobs. Your case has been reset until the August 1st final plea calendar, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Do I need to stay on the line, sir?
No, your attorney was here previously, and you are free to go for today.
Okay, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, ma'am. Mr. McNeil.
Good morning, Judge.
No, hold on one second, Mr. Levine. Well, good morning. Ms. McNeil,
Yes, sir.
I need for you to, number one, put on some clothes. Number
Oh,
two,
yes, sir.
stop
I thought
walking
my
around.
camera. I thought my camera was off, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay, so you're being live streamed all over
I
the
didn't know.
world.
Sorry.
So
Let me.
all right.
I got you. I didn't know, Judge. I turned my camera off.
And I apologize, Judge. I thought you were talking to me. I was multitasking. I heard Naveen instead of McNeil. I've got my shirt on.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
All right. I'll get to you, Mr. Mabina. Okay, I see you on the calendar. Okay, let's see. Position number 34 on my calendar, Alonzo Wilkinson, Watson Cafe. Good morning. Okay, we'll be with you. And you also have the next one in line, Kamisha Williams. Okay, I'll hold for your announcement on both. Next in line is position 36, Edward Wilson.
He did not qualify the last time, the 14th of March, Judge.
Okay. Are you on the line with me, Mr. Wilson? He doesn't appear by the end of court. A bench warrant will be issued. The next position is Rolando Exvier. Mr. Mabing.
Good morning, Judge.
Yes, where are we with this?
Judge, we got a really reasonable offer in this case. We want to resolve it. This is the first time on the calendar. You may see it on previously, but I was actually on pre-filed leave then. To be honest with the court, I have lost touch with my client. I got notice of this court date, weeks after it was mailed because of the mail delays. I'm thinking that may have happened to my client, Judge. If we could get it reset one time, I'm going to mail him a letter, try reaching out again. If not, Judge, unfortunately, I guess the case is going to have to bench warrant. We'll withdraw from the case. But again, it's real straightforward. We want to resolve it. I just can't get in touch with my client.
Okay, I'll give you one additional opportunity. I'll put it on the August 1st status calendar. And if we don't hear from him by that time, a bench warrant will be granted the next time, okay?
Very good, Judge. If I don't hear from him within about a week and a half, I'm going to submit a motion to withdraw as well.
Okay, thank you. Anything further this morning?
That's all I got, Judge. If I can be excused.
Yes, have a good day. Thank you.
You.
That ends my calendar for today. We had some that I rescheduled from yesterday, today for pleas, and let's see who we have.
Good morning, Judge. I'm sorry. Forgive my interruption. I didn't hear my name called, so I was uncertain as
Is
to what.
this Mr. Walker?
Yes, sir.
I don't have you on my morning calendar, Mr. Walker. Or the afternoon calendar.
You said it was from yesterday's calendar?
No, he's from today, I believe. Mr. Walker, put your information in the chat for me. I'll have someone reach out to you to see where you're supposed to be this morning, okay?
Yes, sir. My cellular number?
Yes, sir.
Will do.
Okay.
And Judge, I didn't hear my name also, but I was late.
Mr. Walker is from yesterday.
Okay, thank you.
I have the case number.
Judge, I apologize. Mr. Walker's my case. He was not present in court yesterday. Can I just announce pretrial?
Okay. Which calendar was he on yesterday?
The status calendar, 9 a.m. yesterday.
Okay, so,
46.
so Mr. Walker, you're a day late for me, but I'll have you speak with Miss Helen this morning. So if you have not put your information in the chat, go ahead and do that and we'll have her reach out to you, okay?
Yes, sir. I sincerely apologize about that. I must have gotten my days mixed up, but I have dropped my information in the chat. So if she could reach out to me in regards, that'd be great.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Walker. We'll be with you.
Thank you.
Okay, is there anyone else before I get to the cases from yesterday? Anyone else on the 9 o'clock calendar today that either joined me late or did not hear their name? Okay, so I'm gonna
Yes,
have.
Your Honor.
I did not hear my name.
All right, so let me do this one. All right, so let me take you all one at a time. Miss Allen.
But I did
So-
also.
Okay, Miss Allen, your position number 3, you're represented, I believe, by Mr. Haddad. He will reach out to you to discuss your case this morning, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Okay,
Yes.
and yes, the gentleman that's on the iPhone. What's your
Thank you
name?
so much.
You're welcome, Miss Allen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. What's your name?
Blake Moore.
Moore?
Correct.
Either this afternoon, I believe, at 8:30. Yeah, Mr. Moore is on for a final plea this afternoon at 1:30.
Okay, you're a bit early, Mr. Moore. You're on my afternoon 1:30 calendar, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'll see you back at 1:30.
All right. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, I'm going to meet with Miss Brianna Lewis.
Okay, I want to go ahead and I appreciate that, but I have 4 pleas that I want to get taken. I don't know if they're yours or if they're Ms. Githiea's.
You and I'll absolutely be.
Okay, so let me take care of those first, and then I will release you all to go and speak with
Yes, sir.
attorneys on the afternoon, on the morning calendar, or pro se persons. Let's see.
Which I have brief announcements to the rest.
Yes, go ahead.
Judge, on position 15, Mr. Griffith Petrie, we can be reset to the August 1st, and the possibility of a plea, we now have it on. I'm awaiting the instant report, so we feel August 1st.
Okay, August 1st, final plea, Mr. Griffith Petrie.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Petrie, are you still with me?
Yes, sir, Honor. I'm present.
Okay, I'll see you back on August 1st, sir.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Enjoy your day.
Do the same, sir.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Murphy.
And Judge, on the Roper case, if we can also go on it August 1st, he should be finished the class.
Looks like he's halfway through.
Okay, what number is that?
It was 28, I think he said, 29 on mine. And 28. Roper.
All right, so the final plea, August 1st. And is Mr. Roper with me?
He should be, Judge.
Mr. Roper, are you here? Okay, well, just let him know. We'll see him back on August 1st.
I will, Judge. My phone is on in the hallway and I'm going to call right now.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
Judge. I'll
Murphy.
see you at 1:30.
Yeah.
Your Honor, make an announcement.
Yes.
I represent Mr. Wiggins on yesterday's 9 a.m. calendar number 24.
Yes.
I have forwarded the plea paperwork to Ms. Harden, and I spoke to my client this morning. For some reason, he is not online. I've tried to reach him. He may be having some issues with his computer. I'm not sure why he's not on.
Okay, so why don't you go ahead and see if you can keep, I have his plea paperwork here. I'm ready to take the plea. So if you can get him on the line, we can.
If we can just get some clarification, Mr. Wiggins, who sent you the plea paperwork? Did it come from DocuSign or was it something that you created?
That's those are please paperwork from another case I had 2 weeks ago in Fulton County. It was like the same set of paperwork, so I just forwarded it to him to complete.
So
It
not
was
from
not
our
a
office.
it was not a DocuSign, it was a PDF.
So who sent, so nobody from our office sent it to you, is that correct?
Correct. This is plea paperwork that your office sent me on another DUI case last week.
Okay, good, so we need to look at that plea paperwork. Thank you. Yes, we thought it
Here
was
it
going
is.
to DocuSign from somebody else in our office, so we need to see that plea paperwork.
Okay, so you all look over the plea paperwork, you try to get your client, and we'll see if we can move it forward.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, so I do have the paperwork from Mr. Berry. So are we ready on the Berry case?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. And let me just say to everyone that's on the line, please be patient with the court. We have a lot going on this morning. If you're a defendant in the case, someone will be with you. If you're waiting to get a call from the public defender's office, someone will be calling you. Do not leave this session without being excused by me personally, okay? All right. Okay, Mr. Berry, good morning, sir.
Good, sir.
Can you raise your right hand for me? Will you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can place your hand down. Thank you. Yes, Miss Allen?
Your Honor, this is position number 4 off of our status calendar yesterday, June the 5th, excuse me. I clearly don't know where I am. State of Georgia versus Justin Berry. The original charge has been amended, Your Honor, to, let me make sure I'm saying this correctly, a simple assault. That has been amended already, I believe, in Odyssey. Mr. Berry's gonna have a 12-month probationary period. He will be completing an anger management assessment and follow through with any recommendations, having no violent contact
Correct.
with the victim in this case, Ms. Courtney Berry, and he will be completing a parenting program, a class or seminar, and show proof of that. He will not be reporting to probation once he shows proof of those things. And I actually have them.
Okay, so
So this
he
is
doesn't,
non-reporting at this point.
okay. So does he need to go to probation or not? So he's completed his requirements, so can it just be
Suspended, 12
balance
months
suspended?
suspended, yes.
Okay, very good.
Thank you.
And I have the paperwork says simple assault, family violence. Is it a family violence?
It is, Your Honor.
Okay, is that your understanding?
Yes, it was his wife at the
Okay.
time, Your Honor.
And Mr. Phillips, does your client stipulate to the venue, facts and evidence in this case, or do I need to put a factual basis on the record?
No, my client will stipulate. You're welcome.
Okay, yes, counsel.
So, Your Honor, just have one request with respect to this. If the court would agree to allow Mr. Berry to expunge his record, we'd ask that the court include that in its order. And we've had quite a few discussions with the state. She explained that that's a request I'd have to make of you, and I'm doing so.
Okay. Does the state have any input on that request?
I'm sorry.
Does the state have any input on the request of expungement?
I have no objection. It's not something that's in my power. I think you expunge a case after the period is done and the requirements are done. I think it's like a right you have to assert or grasp. So it's a process that has to be filed. An expungement has to be filed. I don't have an objection.
Okay, all right. So as long as you do what is required and get me the paperwork, then I'm happy to do that.
All right, thank you,
Okay.
Your Honor. We appreciate it.
All right, well, but you're gonna have to get it to me. Okay?
All right, we already have the paperwork.
Oh, you already have the paper? Okay.
Yes, we
All right.
provided it to the state. And I actually have another copy if I may approach.
Okay,
Okay, thank you.
thank you.
Can I be placing a breakout with Mr. Wiggins, please? I have copies if you need them.
I have it. I gave him mine.
Mr. Berry, it's my understanding that in case 21 CR 0001000E, you wish to plead guilty to sexual assault, family violence. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, sir, Your Honor.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
Okay, I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Berry. It appears that you have completed all the requirements. As such, I will accept the state's recommendation. So you've gotten it behind you. As far as the expungement goes, once you get me the proper documents, I'll be happy to sign it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay,
Absolutely, Your Honor.
Anything further today?
No, Your Honor, that's it for me.
All right, I'm glad y'all were able to work it out. Thank you.
So am I, Your
All
Honor.
right.
And we
Have a-
apologize for the little kerfuffle that
Okay.
we had yesterday.
Accepted. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, let's see. We have that. We have from yesterday's calendar, we also had
No.
I believe a position 49 at Deanna Williams.
He's here.
Okay, wait, is that gonna be a plea today?
It is.
Okay, all right, so whenever you all are ready on that. Do I have the paperwork on that? No, I don't have any, I don't have the file on that. Oh, here we go. I've got it. I've got it. Good morning, Ms. Williams.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Let's see. You have a right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney present at these proceedings. It's my understanding that you wish to proceed today with without an attorney. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can place your hand down. Thank you, ma'am. Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor. So you're right, we're on position 49 from the status calendar yesterday, June the 5th. This is Ms. Deanna Williams. She's unrepresented. She went through the plea paperwork. Actually, Mr. Phillips was kind enough at my request to go through that with her. Ms. Williams was originally charged with 6 counts. We're only moving forward on the disorderly conduct, Your Honor. And I have already submitted a null cross on all the other counts. It's also noted on the plea paperwork that I believe it's number 6 is the only one we're moving forward on. And this is a time served plea, Your Honor. There are no conditions, no probation.
Okay. Before we move forward, just let me go ahead and get her to sign the waiver of the right to counsel on the form. Can we get her a pen also?
Thank you. Just signed. Okay.
Thank you. Ms. Williams, it's my understanding that in case 21 CR 006085C, you wish to plead guilty to disorderly conduct. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, sir.
You've been given the opportunity to be represented by counsel. It's my understanding that you wish to proceed pro se today.
Yes, sir.
Have you gone through the plea paperwork line by line?
Yes, sir, I have.
Is this your signature at the bottom of the form?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated. Glad that you were able to work it out, Ms. Williams. Good
Thank
luck
you.
to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You good to go? Thank you.
Okay. Did, Brianna Lewis, is Brianna Lewis here?
I can go speak with Ms.
Okay,
Lewis.
thank you. I think that we're, thank you. Good to see you this morning, Ms. Lewis. Say it again.
What's your name? Are you Ms. Lewis? I'm gonna come talk to you. We'll go in the hallway, okay? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
May I
Ms.
be placing a
Githia?
breakout? Oh, I'm sorry. May I be placing a breakout with Attorney Nagel?
Okay, so if we can go ahead and place, Mr. Nagel and Ms. Githia into a breakout room, please. And again, everyone else that's on the line, please be patient. We will be with you this morning. Court being recessed until there's an announcement. Mr. Kane, I'll have a solicitor get with you as soon as she's available, okay? So we'll be with you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I'm now at my office waiting patiently. Thank you.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hello, is everything still good? I can't hear anything. Is court still going on or?
Yes, Mr. McNeil, court's still going on. We'll be with you, sir.
Oh, okay, I didn't know what was going on. Okay.
Okay, you're
All
fine.
right. All right.
And Judge, Attorney Schnipper waiting for a breakout room whenever the court's available. I know that the ASG is already in one now. I don't know where I am in line. I just wanted to make sure you didn't forget about me.
I haven't forgotten about you. I've got you right here. So we have a couple people that need to go into breakout rooms, attorneys also. So we'll be with you as soon as we can. Were you able to get in touch with your client? You're on mute, Mr. Schnipper. Mr. Schnipper, you're on mute if you're talking. I'm not sure if you are.
Sorry about that, sir. I'm still trying to reach Mr. Badio. I know he lives out in Hawaii and California. He's back and forth. So I'm still trying to reach out to him.
Okay. All right. So we'll be with you and also giving him the opportunity to get on with us.
Yes, sir.
Is there an announcement, Ms. Githia?
Yes, Your Honor, we have gone over the offer. There was a couple things missing on his plea paperwork. Mr. Wiggins, has he joined the Zoom or come in person?
I do not see him online, and I spoke to him this morning, but he for some reason he's not on.
As he was here yesterday, if maybe we could put it on the calendar for tomorrow rather than waiting till August 1st, is that possible?
Either tomorrow or this afternoon. So I'm here at 1:30 and I'm here tomorrow at 9. So whatever you prefer, Mr. Nagel.
Thank you, Judge. I will get him on one or the other, and we will see you then.
And then also while I have you, Mr. Nagel, let me just show the judge the changes that we put and see if that's sufficient for him. If not, I'll continue to DocuSign. Let's just go ahead and take care of that now as well, okay?
Absolutely.
Okay.
There were some things, let's see,
Thank you.
if you let me know this.
So you all have agreed, it's my understanding.
Yes.
Okay, so that's fine with me, as long as you all have agreed. Okay, I'll either see you this afternoon or tomorrow morning, Mr. Nagel.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
Okay.
Is there anyone else I need to be in the place in the breakout room with?
I believe your case is, Ms. Githia, position number 6 is pro se. I wanted to speak with you. Martin Davis, Mr. Davis still on the line with me?
Before
Yes,
I speak with him, may I speak with Ms. Jackson, our victim advocate, and the victim in this case? She's online.
Okay, so
Um,
can we tell me who needs to go in?
The victim's name is Nakia
thank you.
Towers.
Okay, so is Miss Nakia Towers here? Do you all
Yes,
see
I'm
her?
here, Your Honor.
Okay, so let's place Ms. Nakia, Ms. Githia, and Ms. Jackson into a breakout room. And Ms. Allen, let's see, you ready to go in with Mr. Kane?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so if we can place Mr. Kane and Ms. Allen into the breakout room, and Mr. Schnipper, you will be next in line for Ms. Allen once she's completed with Mr. Kane's case, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, very good. Thank you all. Yes, Ms. Watson Cafe.
I am gonna ask that to be, moved to the division judge.
Okay. Okay, we'll return it to the division judge and Mr. Wilkerson, you and Mr. Wilkerson will get notification of your next hearing day.
Is that a judge or other man or? Yes.
Okay.
William should be. We may have a plea for your honor's consideration.
Okay, very good. Thank you. She's coming in person? Okay, thank you.
And Judge Marble, may I be placed into the breakout room with Mr. Martin Davis?
Yes, Ms. Allen, you have an announcement?
I do, Your Honor. Thank you. On position number 22, Mr. McNeil. He's got a second case that we're going to resolve as well.
I think you're gonna have to turn that off or mute it. Okay,
So the position 22 on our calendar is a 20 CR case. He's also got 22 CR 003141Y.
okay,
Gonna be sending plea paperwork to Mr. Kane now, and he'll be walking through those documents with his client. If I could sound for Mrs. Deja Byers and see if she is on the Zoom. We've spoken with her. I just wanted to make sure that if she was here, we had a conversation. We're preparing documents now and sending them to Mr. Kane. They're going to be a plea for both of those cases.
okay, very good. And tell me her name again, so
Deja, and I'll
Is-
spell it for you.
is Miss Deja Baez on the line? Okay,
J-A.
okay,
Byers is B-Y-E-R-S.
doesn't appear that she's with us.
Thank you.
Okay, so, Mr. Kane, whenever you get those, the paperwork together, we will, move forward, so just let the court know, okay?
Yes, sir. We
All
will
right.
move expeditiously. Thank you.
Yes, very good, I appreciate it.
And then I'm going to go into a breakout room with Mr. Schnipper.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Schnipper, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you for your patience this morning. I appreciate it.
No,
Thank you.
Okay.
Prosecutor here, Judge.
Okay,
Position number 3, Keona Allen, she is on Zoom. I spoke to her, Judge. We're gonna ask to reset it for August 1st to try and get those reports, police reports.
okay. August 1st, final plea calendar. Let's see, Miss Allen, are you still with me?
Here.
No, Miss Allen on the,
Yes, I am.
Keona Allen.
Yes, I'm
Miss-
here, Judge.
Yes, thank you for your patience, Miss Allen. Your case, is gonna be reset to August 1st, so I'll see you back on August 1st, okay?
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Have a good day, ma'am.
Okay, bye-bye.
And you're on position number 33, Samantha Torshon. I spoke to her. She's having trouble getting on Zoom. I'm not sure why, but this is a diversion case, Judge. She needed additional time to complete the diversion. And so I'm asking to reset it for one final time. She should
Okay.
get it done by then, Judge.
August 1st status.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, so just let her know that
I'll
hopefully she'll be done by then, okay?
Other than that, I'm waiting to.
Okay, all right.
But we may have a couple of these, Judge.
Position number 7.
Yes, Ms. Helen.
On the status conference calendar for today, Ms. Douglas. I have spoken to her. She does qualify. I have her application. I have given her the offer from the state. We have reviewed the initial discovery. Ms. Douglas is not accepting that offer and would like to request to be put on for a jury trial date.
Okay, as such, Ms. Douglas's case will be returned to the division judge. And she'll get notification of her next, hearing date. Ms. Douglas, Ms. Douglas? Yes, ma'am. So, you'll get notification of your next hearing date, ma'am.
Will it be email or mail?
The same way you received notification of this date.
I have.
Okay.
Over Zoom. I was
So-
just gonna say, I think she needs to update her address. So that
Okay.
she can get that.
We'll give you those documents to get that done today, okay? Oh, hey. So I didn't.
It's for you.
Thank you. Okay, I'll give you. I would rather do it this way than do it over the computer, so I'm happy to sign it.
Okay.
Okay, I'll let you know. Okay.
Thank you.
Well, Judge, Mr. Davis here.
We have an
Hey, I
announcement
was,
from Mr. Davis, Your Honor.
yes.
Okay.
I would like time to find an attorney. I didn't agree with the DA's assessment, and I'd like time to request an attorney for trial.
Okay.
Yes, he would like a trial.
Okay, so I'm happy to give you the opportunity. What I'm going to do with the case, Mr. Davis, is that I'm going to return it to the division judge, given that you're requesting a jury trial on this, and go ahead and get yourself an attorney as soon as possible. The next notification you will get will be from the division judge, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, and let's see. Let's make sure that that we have your updated contact information. Did you receive notice for this
Yes.
hearing at your correct address?
Yes, I did.
Okay, very good. If nothing further, you're free to go this morning, Mr. Davis. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
And Judge, I apologize, just one announcement.
Okay.
Position 4, Brittany Amy, I did have her appear on Zoom. Miss Amy, are you still on the Zoom call? There she is. I just wanted to have her present, and still the announcement is that we're requesting that August 1st. She's still in the application process for the Fulton County DUI court, but she is scheduled for a June 14th orientation in the application process, and she's already submitted her clinical evaluation.
Okay, so
I'm here.
a reset till the August 1st status calendar. Is that what you're requesting? Okay. Okay, Miss Amy, your case is being reset until August 1st, 9 o'clock. You'll get notification of your next hearing date, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Have a good day. You're free to go today. This is I didn't print it, but
Is there anyone else that I need to speak with in the breakout?
I do not believe so, Ms. Githier. I think that.
Okay.
Have a good day, ma'am.
Brittany Roberts.
I don't think.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm confusing.
You didn't even tell. We're gonna hold for position 10-year-old sons and for what he did send.
Okay, thank you.
They're all with,
Excellent, thank you.
Alan.
All right.
Copy off of this.
Yes.
Copy of the plea document that for Mr. Wiggins. Can I get a? I made changes on it.
Here it is.
Judge Mullins. Can I get a copy? Yeah, I like that after. Oh.
He's on the phone with me.
Yes, who do we have on Rick's iPhone? Is this Mr. Christian? You're on mute there, Mr. Christian.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Sorry,
Good,
somebody tried calling and it went over your screen.
okay. Mr. Christian, I believe that you're here on position number 10, Mr. Dennis Farrell, is that right?
That's correct, Judge. I think if I could have a pretrial or sit down with a solicitor, we can get that case worked out. I don't foresee that case being a trial.
Okay, Ms. Githier, is this your case, position number 10?
Yes.
Okay, are you?
Sorry, I was.
No, you're fine. This is position number 10. We were able to raise Mr. Christian for Mr. Dennis Farrell. Would you be able to go into a breakout room with him
Yes.
to discuss the matter? Okay,
Yes.
thank you. And is there an announcement, Mr. Schnipper? I see that I believe your client has joined us.
Yes, Your Honor. I had a really productive conversation with prosecutor. We are going to be able to resolve this today.
Okay.
I need a moment to I can't hear, I'm sorry.
Okay, yes, go ahead.
So I need a moment to speak with my client on the phone. If you can give me a couple minutes, and then I think that the state is going to get me some documentation to complete, and we can resolve the matter today.
Okay, so I can either allow you, I mean, if you want to go into a breakout room with them,
Yes.
that's fine too.
That would be great.
All right,
That'd be
so
great.
let's see, where is Mr. Go
His
ahead.
name is Danny. His name is Danny Badio, but they have it as Danny Weah, Weah, which is his middle name, and they have that as his last name. So
Okay, so we have Mr. Badio on here. Let's see, Mr. Badio, if you can hear me, if you'll unmute yourself and activate your camera for me.
Hello?
Oh, yes, can you hear me, Mr. Badio?
Yes, sir.
Yes, good morning. We're going to place you into a breakout room with Mr. Schnipper. So if you will accept it when it comes on screen, and you may need to get someplace that has a little bit more light so that we can see you.
Copy that, will do.
All right, very good. Thank you. So if we can go ahead and place them into a breakout room. And as soon as Ms. Githier is ready, we'll place her into a breakout room with Mr. Christian.
Your Honor, I'm going to speak to Mr. Haddad on some cases.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Yeah. Complete paperwork on position 34, Mr. Schiffer's case,
Okay,
as well as the previously announced case with Mr. Kane,
okay,
22, and the add-on.
thank you.
I can be placed in the breakout. With Mr. Christian.
You get that, Mr. Glanville?
Say it one more time, Your Honor.
Miss Githier and Rick's iPhone need to go into the breakout room for me.
Yes, Your Honor. Doing it right now.
Okay, thank you.
Misha Williams.
Okay,
First of this afternoon, calendar.
okay, that's fine with me. So we'll see, and she's gonna be here in person with me?
think he's gonna be on, I'm on.
Okay.
I have like 4 other.
Okay, no, you're fine. You're fine. So I just want to see if, and it's gonna be a plea.
Where I'm hoping so. I haven't got a final result, Your Honor.
Okay.
But we have what I consider a good offer, so.
Okay. All right. So I'll see you this afternoon. Thank you. I appreciate it, Ms. Watson Catherine.
And 39, I don't know if he just doesn't realize that or not.
Mr. Kane, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I
Yes.
can.
Solicitor Birch has a question.
Hey, Mr. Kane, I see your note here that you're pleading to the other case as well. I did send you that paperwork at 10:39, so it should be in your inbox.
Okay, so you sent me 2 plea forms?
Yes.
Okay, just bear with me a sec. Let me get to I look. 1 sec. $10.39, okay, let's see. Yes, sir, I do have it. Thank you. I'll fill it out.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, bye.
That's where, Denasia.
Mr. Schnipper, did you have an announcement?
Yes, the paperwork has already been completed. Mr. Birch had sent it. It's already been completed and we're ready to move forward whenever the court is ready for Mr. Badio.
Okay, as soon as I get the paperwork, we'll be
And
with you.
also, Judge, I spoke with Miss Allen. We are gonna respectfully request that Mr. Badio can plea under the First Offender Act, which she's told me she wasn't gonna oppose. And I have a order where it could restrict on the front end, which I was sending to Miss Allen and Mr. Birch. Obviously want to have you take a look at it. Is there a specific email that I could put to get to you right away?
They'll get it to me.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And yes, Your Honor, the state will not be objecting to first offender
Okay.
on this case, but I would request that the defendant updates his new address with the clerk's office.
Okay. And can you take this this plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So I'm ready with the plea, Mr. Schnipper, as soon as you and your client, whenever you and your client are ready.
Sent to Mr. Birch and Miss Allen. Are we ready to, should I get him, are we ready to move forward?
Yes, I'm ready.
Mr. Badio.
What did you send, Mr. Schnipper?
I sent, now I obviously, so it's under my impression that Mr. Badio is going to plead today and the case is going to be closed. He's going to plea again under the First Offender Act.
Right, and we'd have no objection to that.
Okay.
Right. it's an order restricting public access to records, so it can be immediately restricted without, potentially, because what I've seen in the past is unless this is signed right away, then maybe sometimes it falls through the cracks. And then I get contacted by the defendant later, and then we have to have this signed. And so I would, if you could just take a look at it, it's just basically having Judge Morrow sign it, that the order's restricting the public access to records on the front
Okay.
end.
Yeah, I'll take a look at it and then I can forward it to the court.
All right, thank you. Mr. Badio, are you there?
I am.
Okay, Mr. Badio, there he is, Your Honor. We're ready to proceed when the court is.
Okay, Mr. Batty, if you raise your right hand for me. Do you swear affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can place your hand down.
Thank you.
Whenever
Thank
you're
you, Your
ready.
Honor. This is the state of Georgia versus Danny Wee Badio, accusation number 21 CR 001291G. We have reached a negotiated resolution in this case where the defense has agreed to plead guilty to both counts, criminal trespass, as well as willful obstruction of law enforcement officer. I do show in the system that Mr. Badio served 2 days in custody, and that will be the entirety of his conditions here. Served 2 days, credit for time served 2 days, balance suspended. But the state would ask Mr. Badio to update his new address with the clerk's office.
Copy that.
Okay, Mr. Schnipper.
Your Honor, it would just ask the court to respectfully accept the state's offer with, again, the First Offender Act. I just resent the form because it wasn't right. So that Mr. Birch's second email, not the first, sorry for the confusion, but again, asking that this be pled under the First Offender Act, which Mr. Badio is eligible, will make sure that he updates his current address with the clerk's office.
Okay. And I will sign that first offender as soon as I receive it.
Yes, sir. And Mr. Birch, the second one I had DeKalb County on the top of the line, and I obviously changed it to Fulton County, so that's why I sent you the second one.
Okay.
Okay. Mr. Badio, it's my understanding that in case 21 CR 001291G, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass and willful obstruction of a law enforcement officer. Is that correct?
Oh, you're
Correct. Under the First Offender Act. Correct.
Yes, sir. Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Absolutely.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No.
Yeah, I'll accept the plea as negotiated. Mr. Badio, when I get the first offender documentation, I'll get that signed. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, and if we can, if you would just want to go ahead, Mr. Schnipper, either you or have Mr. Badio place his address into the chat. I'm happy to get that to the litigation manager to get that updated.
Okay, will do.
Yes, I'll get that to you guys. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Your Honor. I
Okay.
appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anything further on Mr. Badio this morning?
I'm just
No,
waiting
sir.
on that order. I have the first order, but I don't have the second order.
I'm sending it right now.
Okay.
I don't think it went through. It's being sent right. James.Birch, BURCH at FultonCountyGA.gov.
That's right.
Okay. And I'm putting in the thing. This is the correct one. Sorry.
Okay, I did get it. It does say Superior Court of Fulton County,
Okay.
but this is the state court here.
I know. Let me get the let me get the right one. It's been one of those mornings.
Okay.
I'm getting this to you right now. I apologize about that. So yeah, I'll get everything to you about his address, and I'm getting the right one right now to Mr. Birch.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
And is Mr. Badio free to go this morning? Or do you want him to stay on the line, Mr. Schnipper?
No, he's free to go.
Okay, you're free to go, Mr. Badio. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Ms. Watson Cafe, do you have some other business this morning?
Yes, Your Honor. Can Mr. Birch give me a call? I'll put my phone number in the chat. Can he give me a call about Miss Williams? She will be on Zoom at 1 p.m. I think we're gonna have a plea. Very
Okay,
close.
all right. I'll have him call you, Ms. Watson Cafe.
Thank you.
Ms. Githier, do you have an announcement?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Christian is going to provide some documentation to me. If we can get this placed on the August 1st calendar, and hopefully we can have it resolved actually before then. But if it can be placed on the August 1st calendar.
Okay, August 1st, status at 9 a.m. Let's see. Mr. Christian, do you know if we have Mr. Farrell's proper address? He doesn't appear that he's with us this morning. And I want to make sure that you and that both of you all are getting proper notice or getting notice. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Good Lord. They must have changed the app since the last time I've been on this thing. This is getting frustrating. So Mr. Farrell was in touch with me yesterday. I did not get a Zoom link until this morning at like 10 o'clock. He would have been available. I had responded to his text this morning and told him that I did not have a Zoom link yet. But I will ensure that he is on the status calendar on August 1st at 9 a.m. He's moved to Tampa Bay. He's been there for about a year and a half or 2 years, and I unfortunately don't have his address handy.
Okay, so if we can just make sure that we have the proper address, if you can get that to the court, and I will place it on that August 1st calendar. If nothing further this morning, you're free to go. We appreciate it.
All right, thank you so much. Y'all have a good day.
Do the same.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, I have a final announcement on Williams.
Okay.
It is going to be a plea this afternoon, and Mr. Birch is getting me the paperwork.
Okay, very good. I'll see you at 1:30 then.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Uh-huh.
We have what?
Okay, there are two of them now.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
This person.
Well, I think that they're two separate cases. Yeah, they are. Yeah. Okay, are we ready on Mr. McNeil's cases? I believe I have both of the
Mr. Randolph, you're gonna do the 1:30 as well? Okay.
Yes, sir. We're ready.
and who's taking the plea in the McNeil case?
I can do that, Your Honor. Let me pull that up. I'm sending this one to Miss Watson Cafe.
Okay, let me know when you're ready. And let's see, Mr. McNeil, are you on the line?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Okay, can you activate your camera for me?
Yes, sir. Going to it now. I'm trying to see.
Judge, it's Daniel Kane. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Is Mr. Birch online with us?
Yes, I'm right here.
And have you received both plea forms for Mr. McNeil from my office?
Yes, both of them show us completed. I'm pulling those up right now.
Judge, whenever you're ready, we should be ready to enter those pleas.
Okay, so I'm ready. I have the paperwork before me now.
Okay,
So
I've got it. Do we want to do these? I think we should do them one at a time. Is that your intent, Your Honor?
however you want to do it, it's fine with me. So
Okay.
let me,
Would you like to start with the 20 CR battery family violence charge?
whichever one you want to start with. Let me go ahead and swear Mr. McNeil in. Mr. McNeil, if you can raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you can place your hand down. Thank you. Go ahead, Mr. Burke.
Yes, Your Honor. We'll begin with the state of Georgia versus Caleb McNeil, accusation number 20 CR 003064G. The defense has agreed to plead guilty to battery family violence. The conditions will be 12 months probation, family violence intervention program, no violent contact with victim Deja Byers, third-party exchange of child custody, and these conditions will run concurrent with the 22 CR case that we will take as a plea as soon as we finish this one. Does the defense stipulate to venue, factual basis, and identifications for purposes of the plea? Mr. Kane,
Yes, sir.
do you stipulate to the venue, identification, and factual basis for purposes of this plea?
Yes, sir, we do.
Okay, nothing further from the state.
Okay. Mr. Kane, anything further as far as the battery family violence charge goes?
No, sir.
Okay.
Move that you follow the recommendation. It's a two-case recommendation with a concurrent sentence.
Okay. Why don't I go ahead and just take these both at the same time?
Sure.
If you want to give me go to the second case.
Okay. The second case today will be State of Georgia versus Caleb McNeil, accusation number 22 CR 003141Y. We have reached a negotiated resolution with the defense where the defendant is pleading guilty to one count of simple assault family violence. All conditions will run concurrent with the other case 20 CR 003064G, and the count 2 theft by taking will merge into the simple assault family violence.
Excuse me, Mr. Burke, is count 1 a simple assault or is it a family violence on the 22 CR?
Well, it is simple assault family violence.
Okay.
Is that your understanding?
Yes, but I understand. We were just, when Ms. Allen and I were discussing it, we were referring to it as a simple assault, but we're on the same page.
It is a simple assault.
Yes, sir. I'm with you now.
Okay. Will the defense stipulate to the venue, identification, and factual basis for the purposes of this plea?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Nothing further from the state, Your Honor, unless you have any questions.
Anything further, Mr. Kane?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. McNeil, it's my understanding that in case 20 CR 003064G, you wish to plead guilty to battery family violence. And in case 22 CR 003141Y, you wish to plead guilty to simple assault family violence. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, Your Honor.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with your counsel's representation?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll accept the pleas as negotiated. Mr. McNeil, let's see. We'll get you where you need to report to probation. Today, I ask that you report within the next 2 weeks or so. Once you complete the terms of the probation will go to a non-reporting status. So although you'll still be on probation, you won't have to pay those monthly fees. So the sooner you get it done, the sooner you won't be on reporting probation, okay?
Yes, sir.
Any additional questions?
No, sir, not at all.
All right, so do we have his information so that we'll go ahead and get you where you need to report? Can we email that to him? Can you put your email in the chat for me, Mr. McNeil? Put it to Mr. Randolph.
Is there a way that you guys can email it to my attorney and you can just
Okay,
give
that's fine. That's fine with me. So, Mr. Kane,
Yes, Your Honor, I'm sorry. I have his email. I'll put it in the chat.
okay. All right. All right, Mr. McNeil, if nothing further, good luck to you, sir.
So, Judge, I have one issue which Mr. McNeil has repeatedly asked me. He
Okay.
put up a cash bond. Can I get a copy of the disposition so that he can then go get his money returned?
Yes, we'll send you a copy of the disposition along with the other documents regarding the probation, okay?
Yes, sir. And I'm looking for chat. Okay, I see it right here. I will add Mr. McNeil's email address.
Okay.
And my question is, Judge, with that being said, do I just go down to the jail about that situation, or
you'll have to speak with Mr. Kane about
Yeah,
that.
let me handle
okay.
it.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Relax,
Yes, sir.
Mr. McNeil, please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
All right. Thank you all. I'm glad that you were able to get it worked out and we were able to get this done today. So I appreciate that.
Thank you, sir. Good day. And
Be
may I?
safe. Yes. Have a good rest of your day, both you and Mr. McNeil. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Good
Thank you
day
so
to you.
much.
Okay. So I believe Miss Helen, excuse me, Miss Helen. Miss Helen. No, I don't mean to interrupt you all, but I believe that the only cases that we have left are your cases that I'm waiting on announcements for. So whenever I'm not rushing you, but whenever you're ready.
Diligently.
Okay, all right. So you'll continue. I just wanted to let you know where the court is.
Mr. Haddad on 3 different cases. I think he's speaking to some clients.
Okay.
I'm meeting with Ms. Helen right now.
Okay, very good. So y'all let me know when you're ready to proceed.
Thanks.
And Judge, I guess more specifically, for yesterday's, calendar, the status, number 46, Mr. Walker, I'm still retrying that.
Okay.
But she's correct. Today's calendar, Ms. Roberts, 26. I spoke to Ms. Roberts. That is actually going to be a plea today. I've already given that to the state, and so I guess we'll take that whenever the state's ready.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Yes, Ms. Helen.
For position, excuse me, on the June 5th status conference calendar, position 46, I've spoken to Mr. Walker. I provided him with the initial discovery. I've also given him the offer of the case. He is refusing that offer and would like to instead request a jury trial for his case.
Okay, so Mr. Walker's case will be returned to the division judge and he'll get notification of his next hearing date. Is Mr. Walker on the line with us?
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay, Mr. Walker, you're free to go this morning. I'll make sure that your information is updated if with the clerk's office. You'll get notification of your next hearing date, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right, have a good day.
Likewise, King.
And the last announcement I have is from today's calendar, the status calendar, position 26, Ms. Roberts. I have completed the paperwork of the pleas, and we can take that plea whenever it's ready.
Okay. So, Ms. Roberts,
It's present on Zoom.
okay. So as soon as I get the paperwork, we'll complete that. So
Ms. Helen, on Brittany Roberts, that was the jury trial man?
Oh, originally it was, and then I spoke to her and she wanted to then accept the plea from the state.
Okay.
You offer to reduce charge because the paperwork.
thank you. Let me make sure that we're taking care of everybody. So I know that we still have for Mr. Haddad, Miss Macy and Miss Rodriguez. And I see them on the line.
So Your Honor, Ms. Gentry is gonna be a plea. I'm just filling out the paperwork now.
Okay,
Also, I need to follow up with Ms. Mitchell. I just got the recommendation from the state and I may have a plea on Ms. Marshall. I'm sending her the plea paperwork right now.
okay. And I also have a Dennis on the line. Is someone speaking with him? I'm not, Mr. Dennis, I don't know your last name. Can you unmute yourself for me? Tell me your last name, sir.
Oh, position 10.
Boris.
Is this Mr. Farrell?
Boris.
So what's your last name?
Boris.
Rashad Flowers? I'm sorry, sir. Tell me your name again, your full name.
He's on the afternoon show call.
Dennis Boris.
His position 8 on the show call.
Okay, you're a bit early, sir. You're on my afternoon calendar. Okay, that calendar starts at 1:30. I'll need for you to log back in at 1:30, okay?
All right, no problem.
All right.
Position 8 on the show cards.
And I just want to make sure that we're taking care of everybody. I also see an Edwin Paz.
I believe that's also the final plea calendar, Your Honor. Number 19.
Yes, thank you. Mr. Paz, are you with me? Edwin Paz. Okay. And there's also a Brianna Muzan. Have we taken care of Ms. Muzan?
That's the alleged victim, Judge.
Okay.
I think Ms. Allen, position number 3.
Okay.
I think based on the accusation, if I remember, it's correct. And we reset her case to the first.
Okay. Ms. Muzan, can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes.
Yes, we appreciate you being here. It's my understanding that you're the alleged victim on position number 3, Ms. Allen's case. That case has been reset till August 1st. I could have someone from the solicitor's office reach out to you if you would like me to, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, so can we have someone speak with Ms. Muzan? Let's see, Ms. Jones, are you on the line with me?
It's Miss Jackson. I'm here. I'll reach
Oh,
out
I'm
to
sorry,
her.
Ms. Jackson.
Okay. That's okay.
This is position number 3, I believe. Would you mind speaking with Ms. Muzan on that matter?
Okay.
We've continued that case until August 1st.
Okay, I'll reach out to her.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, and I think that we're addressing everyone else. And I'm ready on Roberts as soon as you all are ready on Roberts.
State's ready.
Okay.
Defense is really good.
Ms. Roberts, are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, thank you, ma'am. You can place your hand down. Yes, Mr. Birch.
Thank you, Your Honor. This is the state of Georgia versus Brittany Roberts, accusation number 21 CR 003608 E. The state has agreed to reduce this from battery family violence to just battery. And the conditions will be 12 months probation, 40 hours community service, 6 anger management courses, and the state would not object to early termination upon completion of conditions. Would the defense stipulate to venue, identification, and factual basis for the purposes of this plea?
We do so stipulate, and we ask this court to accept the plea as negotiated.
Okay. Ms. Roberts, it's my understanding that in case 21 CR 003608 E, you wish to plead guilty to battery. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
Yes.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Ms. Roberts. As soon as you complete the terms of the probation, the probation will terminate. So the sooner you get it done, the sooner you won't be on probation. If we haven't already, we're going to get you where you need to go to probation. I will ask that you report within the next 2 weeks or so, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do we have her information that we can get her the?
Put her email.
Can you place your email in the chat, Ms. Roberts? And we'll get you the information on
sir.
probation. Okay? And
Yes, sir.
just, okay? And once you've done that, you are free to go. Have a good day, Ms. Roberts.
Okay, you too.
Thank you. And I'm ready on Ms. Gentry whenever you all are.
I'm ready, Judge.
Okay. Ms. Gentry, are you with me?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you swear affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Thank you, ma'am. And who's ever
Me, Your Honor.
okay, thank you. Whenever you're ready.
Mrs. Gentry is position 20 on the status calendar for today. This is one count of simple assault, family violence. The agreement in this case is that the probationary period of 12 months run concurrent. In this case, with the case she's currently on probation for in Ware County with the same victim. She is in a program, mental health treatment, and she'll stay compliant with that program and stay medication compliant and have no contact with the victim in this case. Last name Macy as well. There's already an order in place that states that, so we're just mirroring Ware County conditions to support her. No further conditions.
Okay.
Does the defense stipulate to the facts, evidence, and venue in this case from January the 3rd, 2021?
We do for purpose of the plea.
Just ask if you accept the plea.
Thank you.
Your Honor, if my client can be allowed to report telephonically, she lives in Clinch County, which is 4 hours south of here. She's on probation from Ware. She's doing really well. So we're essentially asking for this case to run concurrent and with the other case.
Okay. Ms. Gentry, it's my understanding that in case 21 CR 000022Y, you wish to plead guilty to simple assault, family violence. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, Your Honor.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Ms. Gentry. The court has no objection to you reporting by phone. We'll make sure that you have where you need to report to. I ask that you report within the next 2 weeks or so. If we can get, do you have her information that we can get her or she can put it in the chat if you like, Mr. Dad. Okay, Ms. Gentry, if you can put your email in the chat, we will send you where you need to report to probation, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, if nothing further, good luck to you, Ms. Gentry.
Thank you.
Okay, and once you put that information in the chat, you're free to go this morning.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's see, I have Ms. Marshall's paperwork. Are we ready on Ms. Marshall?
I believe we are, Judge. Ms. Marshall.
Okay, we have it, Ms. Gentry. Thank you. Have a good day, ma'am. Ms. Marshall, are you with me?
I'm sorry, I'm here.
Yes, okay. Can you hear me okay?
I'm figuring it out. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, good. Can you raise your right hand for me, ma'am? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, you can place your hand down. Thank you. And whenever the state's ready.
Thank you, Your Honor. Position 21 on our status calendar for today is an offense from June the 21st of 2020. It's a DUI. There are multiple charges, including the DUI, but DUI is number one, and that's the single charge that we'll be moving forward with the plea on today. I'll submit a null pros for the other counts. And the statutory requirements are what should be on the paperwork in front of you, Your Honor. That's the agreement. We ask you to accept the plea. Does the defense stipulate to the facts and evidence as well as the venue for this case?
We stipulate for purpose of the plea.
Okay.
And Judge, if I may very briefly be heard, we're requesting an affidavit of first offense. Normally, if my client is here, we can take care of it, but I believe that the instructions were, or for me, to her, was for her to report to the clerk's office where she can relinquish her physical license. And at that time, she can get an affidavit of first conviction. And I've emailed her the address where she is to report. And of course, if I'm wrong or incorrect, if the court can correct me on the record for.
No, you're fine, Mr. Dan.
So other than that, we're requesting the court to follow the state's recommendation for the minimum.
Okay, when does she plan on coming down and relinquishing the
I've told her how, that she'll have to physically come here, and that procedure to her.
Okay, and where's Miss Marshall now?
I'm home. I can come as soon as the call is over.
She's.
She lives in Georgia. Okay, all right. So I just want to get have a time for her to, so we're all on the same page as to when do you plan on coming down, Miss Marshall?
Preferably sometime tomorrow.
Okay, so we're open from 9 to 5. So we'll have the paperwork. Just go to the clerk's office, and you understand that once you drop your license off, you'll have to have a mode of transportation to get back to where you're going, right?
I hear you. Yes.
Okay, that's not driving. Okay, if nothing further, Ms. Marshall, it's mine.
I apologize. I am so sorry, Judge. Would the state be opposed to non-report once she completes all the conditions?
They're the statutory minimum conditions for DUI, so 40 hours of community service. Yeah, it'll be on the paperwork. Sorry.
I'm asking for non-reporting to probation once she completes everything. I'm trying to save her the $48 a month.
That's not a problem.
And I apologize, Ms. Allen.
No, it's fine.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Ms. Marshall, it's my understanding that in case 21 CR 003843E, you wish to plead guilty to DUI, is that correct?
That is correct.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, I am not.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
I am.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
I do understand.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No.
Okay, I will accept the plea as negotiated, Ms. Marshall. When you complete the terms of the probation, it'll go to a non-reporting status, which means that you're still on probation, but you won't have to report on the monthly basis or pay the monthly service fee for that. We have already discussed that you'll come down and deliver your license tomorrow. At that time, we will have the first DUI affidavit here for you. I ask that you report to probation within the next 2 weeks or so. We'll also give you that information today. If you'll put your information in the chat, we will send you where you need to report to probation, okay?
No problem. My information is in the chat already.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Ms. Marshall. If nothing further, you have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you down here tomorrow, okay?
No problem. You as well.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put it in the chat right now.
And I see that we still have Ms. Rodriguez, Mr. Haddad.
Court's permission, I tried to call her, I couldn't get hold of her. If we can just I'll make the announcement at 1:30. It may be a plea, I just need to talk to her.
Okay.
With the offer, she can stay on, I'll let her know to report back at 1:30. She's, Ms. Rodriguez, can you hear us?
I can hear you. It looks like the host has stopped my video.
Okay.
Okay.
Ms. Rodriguez, I'm gonna give you a call in a few minutes, okay? But essentially, as far as with the court's permission, as far as the Zoom, if you can reconnect back at 1:30 by Zoom, but I want to give you a call and speak to you about your case again, okay?
Okay, and I ask that you guys just be patient because I'm checking out of my hotel. We're currently transient as a family and we will have to go down to the library to log back in.
Okay, Ms. Rodriguez, so if
Thank
you'll
you.
go ahead and, you're welcome. Go ahead and get off now, and Mr. Dad's gonna call you, and hopefully I'll see you back at 1:30. Okay?
No worries. Thank you so much. Have an amazing afternoon. See you soon.
Okay. You too. Let's see, Mr. Paz, Edwin Paz, if you're on the line, and I know that he is for this afternoon. Doesn't appear that he can hear me though. Okay, I believe that completes the morning calendar. Do we? Randolph, whenever you're ready. Mr. Glanville, I don't know if you can contact Mr. Paz, but we obviously let him into the
can text
session.
him.
Yeah, if you'll text him, let him know that his time is at 1:30 this afternoon. Thank you.
Okay, this is a June 6th status conference. Position 1, reset status August 1st. Position 2, reset status August 1st. Position 3, reset final plea August 1st. Position 4, reset August 1st status. Position 5, reset August 1st final plea. Position 6, we have a jury trial demand transfer to division. Position 7, jury trial demand transfer to division. Position 8, reset final plea August 1st. Position 9, bench warrant. Position 10, reset August 1st status. Position 11, null pros. Position 12, reset August 1st status. Position 13, reset status August 1st. Position 14, reset status August 1st. Position 15, reset final plea August 1st. Position 16, reset final plea August 1st. Position 17, reset final plea August 1st. Position 18, jury trial demand, further notice back to division. I have position 19 is duplicated. I don't know if we have that for Charlene Lewis.
It is.
Okay, that's fine. I'll say position 20. Let's see, plea, Macy County. Position 21, plea. Position 22, plea. Position 23, reset August 1st, final plea. Position 24, reset status August 1st. Position 25, reset status August 1st. Position 26, plea. Position 27, bench warrant. Position 29, reset August 1st, final plea. Position 30, reset August 1st, final plea. Position 31, reset status August 1st. Position 32, reset August 1st status. Position 33, plea. Position 34, jury trial demand transfer back to division. Position 35, jury trial demand back to division for the notice. Position 36, bench warrant. Position 37, reset August 1st status.
Okay, any questions or concerns?
Yeah, my numbers are off.
Right.
There's a duplicate.
It's
Was it
a
19?
duplicate on 19.
There's a 19 is a duplicate. We know.
So
I
where-
can do
where
it
did
so
your-
from
did your number
19.
fall
Hold on.
short? 18.
Mark down the duplicate and do.
And then it's,
Do you all want him to read out the name?
I can do that.
Yes, please, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. No, that's fine.
Okay.
Let's see. I will start at, you want me to start at 18?
You can start after, Ms.
Or-
Luke, so.
So that's Callie Macy, plea. April Marshall, plea. Caleb McNeil, plea. Kenneth Mercer, reset August 1st, final plea. April Milliner. Reset status, August 1st. DeMarcus Morgan, August 1st, status reset. Brittany Roberts, plea. Funte Robinson, bench warrant. Joanna Rodriguez, that will be seen at 1:30. Dominica Roper, final plea, August 1st, reset. Suresh Sharma, reset, August 1st, final plea. Leslie Sias, reset, August 1st, final plea. Christopher Smith, reset status, August 1st. Samantha Torshon, reset status, August 1st. Danny Badio, plea.
I think that's where the issue was. Your announcement just a few minutes ago was that that was a jury trial demand.
Sorry about that.
Thank you.
Okay. Alonzo Wilkinson, jury trial demand. 34. Kamisha Williams, jury trial demand. Edward Wilson, bench warrant. Rolando Xavier, reset August 1st status. Should be it.
Okay, and I think that Kamisha Williams, Miss Watson Cafe's client, she's gonna speak with her. And possibly that'll be a plea this afternoon.
I did send her that plea paperwork already.
Okay, thank you. All right, any other questions about the morning calendar? All right, if not, I'll see y'all at 1:30. Thank you.